Sean was direct. Coldly so. No reunion. No explanation. Just orders. He wanted me to assist a courser in tracking down a rogue synth named Gabriel. The railroad came up in passing, but he kept the details close to his chest. Information is currency, and, Sean spends it carefully. It's hard to meet his gaze. When I do, I see my own eyes staring back at me. But something feels wrong. When I look at him, there's this strange moment before the emotion hits, like a whisper. A faint breath before the feeling catches up, like a hand resting on my shoulder. Comforting, but artificial. Dr. Lee didn't take the holotape well.
Took you long enough to find that evidence. Let me see what you've got.
She's furious with the Institute, furious with Sean. Furious with herself, maybe. She's planning to return to the Brotherhood.
Whoever sent you, that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Turns out she knew about the Child Synth Project and the FEV lab. Virgil wasn't the only one carrying that secret. None of them come out of that story clean.
The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far.
While I was there, I found something interesting in her lab. A rifle prototype called Archimedes 2. From the notes I could piece together, it's a targeting system tied to a pre-war satellite platform. A weaponized orbital strike. Field testing that one is going to be memorable. I climbed back into the power armor and tried relaying out in the suit. Didn't know if it would work. Then, boom! The relay kicked in, and I was standing back outside.
Jesus, I was so worried about you.
Honestly, I felt lucky just to make it out. I handed Ingram the holotape from the Institute systems. The interceptor was completely trashed by the trip. One more use out of that thing would have been a miracle. Maxon was pleased to see Dr. Lee returning to the Brotherhood side. He told me to report back to Ingram once she was settled.
She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Curie had some good news of her own. She's been experimenting with mutt fruit extracts and managed to produce an improved stim pack. She was practically glowing when she explained it. I suggested she take a break and visit Grey Garden. Plenty of mutt fruit there, and the robots won't mind a curious scientist poking around.
Paladin, ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Dance rejoined me after that, and that's when I saw it.
Come on, it's this way.
The Brotherhood has a robot. Not just a robot. A giant robot. Name's Liberty Prime. Pre-war war machine built to punch holes through armies. The Brotherhood plans to bring it back online. When that thing walks again, the war won't stay quiet. After that, Dance and I headed north. Greentop Nursery agreed to join the supply network. I'll arrange a caravan route to keep them connected with the other settlements. Paladin Brandis took more convincing, but with Dance beside me and the tags of his fallen squad in my hand, he finally agreed to return to the Brotherhood.
What happened to them?
Before we left, he handed me a custom laser rifle he'd built himself. Said he'd return to duty in his own time.
Thank you for everything.
From there, we headed back through Concord and up to Sanctuary. Jake's been busy mapping out new locations for the comm hub network. Concord's starting to look alive again. New settlers moving in, including a journalist looking for a printing press.
I live for danger. Where do I sign up?
Piper would probably like that. Mama Murphy's still sitting in that chair, watching me. Like she already knows how this ends.